We're just over a week away from crowning a new men's college basketball champion, and half of the Final Four is now set. Oregon emerged from the Midwest region with a surprising 74-60 victory over top-seeded Kansas, while Gonzaga ended a Cinderella run for Xavier, cruising to an 83-59 win to reach the Final Four for the first time in program history. Two more marquee matchups are on tap for today. First, the SEC showdown in the East region between the Florida Gators and the South Carolina Gamecocks, and the top two seeds square off in the South. It's a battle of the Blue Bloods, North Carolina and Kentucky. Here to break it all down is CBS Sports analyst and former NBA star Danny Granger. Danny, thanks for being here.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
So let's start with yesterday's games. What happened to Kansas?
Well, it was a combination of two distinct features. It was Kansas couldn't make a shot, which will hurt you in the NBA, in a college basketball game.
I don't know much about basketball, but I do know that, yes.
And Oregon made every shot that they put up. You know, even Tyler Dorsey banked in a half-court shot, a three-point shot off the backboard going into halftime. So very uncanny performance for Kansas. And you got to credit Oregon, though, because they came out, they played very, very well, and Dana Altman had them in a position to win.
I mean, that's sort of the beauty of the NCAA tournament, right? Anything can happen.
It is. It's very unpredictable. I think that's why it draws so much attention from not only our society, but around the world. It's just a tournament, a winner-take-all. Everybody can fill out their own brackets, and you really have no clue who will win it.
Yeah. All right, let's talk about Gonzaga. They ended a wonderful run by Xavier. They now face the winner of South Carolina versus Florida. How do you see that game going?
Well, the South Carolina-Florida game first, it's an SEC game, which a lot of people had pegged the SEC as being a weak conference. They proved everyone wrong. And that matchup, I think South Carolina would be the favorite. They have a very unique defensive style that Frank Martin implements for that team, a suppressing type of defense that, in my opinion, won't be surmatched in this tournament.
All right, let's move on to North Carolina taking on Kentucky. Can the Wildcats freshmen, you think, overcome the Tar Heels?
I think they can, because when you have such elite NBA level talent like Kentucky has, like John Calipari usually has on his team, it rises to the occasion, and it almost takes coaching out of the picture when you can just release the reins and let your horses run. And I think with Malik Monk, De'Aaron Fox, especially his last performance was amazing, and I think they'll beat North Carolina. All
right, I got to ask you about your prediction. Well, who's going to be crowned this year's champion?
I think my previous prediction was Arizona, but they lost. So I think Kentucky will win it.
All right, last question. How much sleep are you getting these days?
Hardly any. Hardly any. March Madness is coming out of my head and my ears, but that's okay.
All right, Danny Granger, we appreciate you coming over to talk to us.
No problem.